Alright, we're doing a Black Clover video. We're gonna be ranking all the members in the Black Bulls from strongest to weakest. Uh, if you have not been reading the manga, do not watch this video because there will be spoilers. Grab my boy Henry. You know, his magic with the hideout's pretty strong, but he has a disease that drains other people's mana, and he can't be outside his house, so it kind of limits to what all he could do. And he can't use the hideout for that long with his recombination magic. So next we got tough one, I guess. We got Sekre. She she's been around, from the first Wizard King. She she is stealing magic and she could like seal curses and stuff. She's not really good at fighting, but she's useful for like sealing demons and other stuff. So that's why she's not too. Or that's why she's kind of low on the list. Maybe she deserves to be up here. I'm not too sure though. Next we got we got Zoro. Phil, let me put it there. I think he is he has some street smarts and stuff. He's clearly strong, but the strap magic requires a lot of time to use. So it kind of limits to what all he could do. But plus we didn't really see much till the Battle of the Elves. He did pretty decent, but all his traps that he could use are all ones that are already pre-made. So, on the spot of battle or something, it's not really going to be that helpful if we don't know what he's going against. We got Gordon next to start off the C tier, I think. Gordon's we haven't seen too much of his fighting. I mean, we've seen a little bit when Sally attacked. His curse magic, it can be strong, but he hasn't really fought many people, so that's why he's getting the low C tier, in my opinion. Then we got Gray. Gray, we noticed during the Battle of Dante when Goach got stabbed that she used her transformation magic and like transformed the wound like completely and healed him. And even the doctor said that her magic isn't transformation magic. So she clearly has like better magic than what we were told. That's why she deserves to be, higher than Gordon. Therefore, like through support means and stuff. Then we got Goach. He has mirror magic. He got taken over by an elf, so he got the elf mana. Um, he's a decent fighter. He could use a bunch of mirror rays and other stuff with his magic. He also has a glass eye that creates clones, and he can clone anybody. So he's a decently good support fighter. Also, it's just he kind of goes down pretty easy, and that's why he's getting the high C. Next we got the Playboy Funeral. We're gonna start him off in B tier. Uh, we all know Funeral's pretty good with his spatial magic. His angel spatial magic, he can't hurt anybody, but he'd save a lot of people, as we've seen during the fight where him and Vanessa and Osta versus the Third Eye. I mean, that's good example of how he supported them. Him and in the manga, him and his brother fought Xenon. While Osta, or not while Osta, while was down right before unlocked Star Magic. And they were holding his own against Xenon when he used his mana zone. So that I mean that deserves pretty good praise, in my opinion. He kept his brother alive and didn't get hit as much. Um, Next we got Magna. I was Magna was a hard one to put up here because his magic, him and Osta were both um they weren't nobles or nothing, so they didn't get much mana. Magna didn't get chosen for the elves, and he also when he went to go train the Heart Kingdom, he couldn't do none of the trainings because he didn't have enough mana, so he was kind of screwed. His fire magic it's about average. It's not too strong, but he has a lot of guts. He won't back down for nobody, so I think that deserves put him up here, especially then the fight against Dante when they went to go get Yami back. He was training under Zora just to kick Dante's ass, and when he was doing that, he made a trap spell that transferred their power levels to equal, so they were doing the same damage at the same health, and that's how Magna won the battle. So I think that one battle right there kind of put him up higher on the list. In my opinion, I think he deserves a spot. Next, we got Vanessa. I think she's taking the top lead here. Um, yeah, never mind. We're gonna put her in A. Vanessa, her thread magic. She's pretty strong. Um, Great support mage, and she's really good at fighting with fast people. She can help save them with the threads, control them like a puppet. And her main ability that's putting her up so high is Thread of Destiny. She could redo anything that she don't like with her threads until the cat runs out. Um, I think that deserves pretty high spot. Like when we first seen her unlock it, and the Witch Forest, she kept Osta from killing everybody when the witch was controlling them. She's used it countless other times too. She used it during the new chapter that just came out during Black Clover, um, where Lucifero came out, and she kept using the cat to keep everybody from dying from the gravitational push down because nobody else could really withstand it. Um, After Vanessa, we're gonna put my boy Luck up there. I like Luck. Uh, his lightning magic tends to go in like fist fights, kind of. He gets lightning gauntlets, lightning boots, and he's slowly getting more and more lightning armor. Makes him faster, and especially when the elf arc hit, he became a lot stronger because he got possessed by an elf. And on top of that, he's just a badass, to be honest. He trained the chosen to the Heart Kingdom and learned some spells like that. Uh, and yeah, after Luck went to the Heart Kingdom, learned the mana spells there. It boosts his power a lot too, and he slowly started taking off from Magna, and he fought against the people that invaded the Heart Kingdom, defended them, fighting fanatic. He don't really lose many fights. He hasn't lost many fights. And I think that puts him up on the list, considering how fast he is, and nobody can really stop him by themselves, unless they're like Magic Captain or high-ranking demon, in my opinion. Next, we got Charmy. Charmy is Charmy's something else. We seen Charmy during the Heart Kingdom when she went over there, whip out her dwarven powers, where she became a wolf. Like she became a wolf, and the wolf ate everything. like no matter what it was, it completely ate everything. And even without her dwarf powers, Charmy's cotton magic is pretty nice. She could use her cotton magic to create food that gives mana back. Um, she could also use her cotton magic to create a big sheep that does a bunch of damage when it punches. Um, she's a great support. We've seen that during the Magic Knight fighting scene where Funeral's brother was trying to kill him, and she threw Osta, Luck, and Magna to go save him. So I think she deserves, the high A spot. Um, Next we got Noct. Noct we didn't see until after Yami got captured and Osta was getting out of healing. I think he deserves the next spot, so we're gonna put him here. Noct has 4 devils, and each devil he has a union with. They all have different abilities. Uh, and he also has shadow magic. The 4 devils that Noct has is Gimodilo, Slatos, Plumedy, and Wagner. Sorry if I messed up the names. They're a little tough to say. Um, he got them from the Devil Binding Ritual. If you don't know Noct's backstory, I would recommend watching it because you shouldn't even be watching this video without knowing all this. Each one he formed a union mode with. Gimodo or Gimodilo, Devil Union mode is Canis. It's a dog-like appearance. Creates clones using a pack spell and have keys similar to Nox, so like people can't really tell where he is. It's pretty decent. Next is Slatos. The Devil Union mode is Equus. He gets a huge shield and hard layer of shadow armor, so it's like a tank version or tank union mode. Take a lot of damage. Next he has Plumedy, Demon Union mode Felis, and he becomes a cat-like appearance and features, stealth purposes, and moves real fast. His fourth devil is Wagner. Um, Devil Union mode Gallus, using a crow form. He can paralyze and loud rooster-like noises. And I think that's why. Alright, next on the ice list we got Noel. We're going to put Noel in the above Noct, in my opinion. She already has water magic, and she has water armor, and is, in my opinion, stronger than her mother with the silver armor. Um, Maybe not just the silver versus the water armor. Maybe the silver is probably stronger just because it's more dense and stuff. But Noel also has Water Dragon Roar, and then he recently uh, she got the Water Spirit, which she used during the battle against Vanessa. Vanessa. Um, she got Lori Patchka's spirit with Udine, and she became with the Spirit Dive, the Water Spirit Dive, and the spirit magic is used pretty much just to counter devils. And during the manga, Noel was fighting, and she kind of kicked Vaneka's ass, in my opinion. But after Medicula, she ended up coming back. She was using Vaneka's body, but she almost killed Medicula even after she came out of Vaneka's body. So that's why I think Noel is stronger than Noct. I mean, we've seen Noct fight the two demons in the manga, or devils, but he couldn't really hold his own. He was kind of getting pooped on, but they were also high-ranking demons. But I think Medicula is stronger. Next, this is a tough debate in my opinion, but we're gonna put Osta. Now I know what you're saying. He just got his Union mode. He's pretty damn strong. First on the counter, Lucirioso. Fuck, that's a hard name to say. Luferoso. Because when he popped up in the new chapter, everybody got put down on their face, and he was the only one able to try to fight him. He didn't get any hits in, and he was getting shit on, but he was the only one standing and able to fight until Noel Silver and some of the other captains. They used their mana zones and were slowly able to get out of Luferioso's gravitational pull. But the Union mode's pretty strong too. It's basically a better form of his already dark meteor form. He cancels everything pretty much that comes in this path with his dark or Union mode, double Union mode. Anti magic and his zone. All his attacks are buffed. He's even faster. He still hasn't mastered it like Noct has, but he can use it for like 5 minutes at a time for on a 2 hour period. I think that's what it was. But the reason why I didn't put him above Yami was because during the fight against Dante, uh, Osta ended up selling his arm. He didn't have Union mode or nothing yet, but Osta wasn't really able to do much against Dante until he sold his arm to Libe. But Yami, if it wasn't for Dante's body magic, he wouldn't have been able to, stay alive because Yami was using his dark magic zone, and in my opinion, his dark magic zone is the strongest zone almost out of everybody's. Maybe the Wizard's King's zone stronger, but we haven't seen his zone. So, but other than him, the only people I can't really think of anybody who has a stronger magic zone, or maybe Xenon or something, just because of the Devil. But like Devil's excluded, Yami has the best magic zone or mana zone in my opinion. Because anything that comes in contact automatically gets hit with a dimensional slash, and we've seen during the Magic Captain fight, when Dorothy put him in the other dimension, he still used Dimension Slash and cut through dimensions to hit the real world. And he used it multiple times against Dante. It was able to, basically kill Dante multiple times. Except, he just kept coming back and coming back because of his body magic. So that's why, in my opinion, I think Yami's still stronger than Osta because Osta hasn't mastered Key yet as much as Yami. He still hasn't mastered Devil Union mode, so he can't get the full effect out of it yet. He's not as fast as Yami. Maybe in Devil Union mode he's probably faster in Devil Union mode. I'll give him that. But Yami also has Mana Zone that can counter it, so anything that comes in to Yami's zone automatically gets hit with Dark Magic. And if Osta gets hit with one of those, because he can't really block Dimension Slash, since it's already cutting through dimensions. Like all his other moves, Osta can probably cancel out with anti magic, but I mean, most of Yami's magic's pretty fast, so it's hard for Osta to cancel it. So this is my tier list, in my opinion, how I rank them all. Let me know in the comments if you think somebody deserved, higher or lower. What's your opinion on this? Make sure y'all stay tuned. Go hit my boy, your boy Flair on YouTube. I'll leave his link to his YouTube in the description for giving me the idea for this video. Um, Thank y'all for watching, and hope you enjoyed. Peace out.